Hello there my RPG lovers and welcome to another video. Everreach Project Eden is a story-driven third-person shooter with RPG elements. It has a strong Mass Effect vibe, which is not a coincidence because Clough, I guess, game writer and former narrative for the Mass Effect trilogy, is working on this title. It seems like it won't have the scope of Mass Effect, which would be unrealistic to expect from such a small team, but it certainly looks interesting. And as always, before we continue, consider subscribing for more RPG content and click on that bell so you don't miss any future uploads. The studio behind this game is called Elder Games and they have around 6 people in their team with over a dozen external freelancers according to their website. But if I understand correctly, most of the work in this game is done by one man. If this is true, that's just crazy. Everreach Project Eden is coming out in September for PC and later this year it will also be released for Xbox One and PS4. As for the story of the game, we know the following. Planet Eden is the new home mankind desperately needs. Lush, beautiful and uninhabited, it could be the perfect escape from a polluted, overcrowded Earth. I wonder if we'll start the game on Earth and see all that chaos, or maybe even do some quests there before we travel to Eden. That would be cool and all, but I think we'll just arrive on Eden in a cutscene or something. But something's happened to the first settlement and the task force from Earth has come to find out what. As Lieutenant Nora Harwood, it's up to you to secure the colonization project, confront the real enemy and uncover the ancient mystery of Eden itself. So we have a predetermined character, which will probably turn some people away. I'm not sure about the customization and are there options at least for changing the appearance of Nora, but there's probably not. If such system exists, we would probably already see a different looking character, at least in some screenshots I guess. Throughout the story you'll meet unique characters and their attitude towards you changes based on every decision you make. Upgrade your gear and fight the mysterious enemies to uncover the ancient secret buried deep underneath the beautiful world of Eden. So this pretty much means that we'll have different dialogue options that should affect the story. I managed to find some extra info from the Steam forums and I got the following. You have a hub area with NPCs that you can talk to. Sometimes you'll be making decisions during the conversations which greatly impact the story. People remember your choices and act accordingly, and there are multiple different endings. You go out from your hub on various missions. During that, life goes on back at the hub and you may return to find some people asleep or arguing, where you have to take a side, etc. There's a central mystery to the game, a central story, and once that's over, the game ends. That's actually a lot of interesting information. According to this post, those RPG elements are not just a gimmick because we'll have multiple endings, which means there will be different consequences for our actions. As for the gameplay, we could see some action in the trailer and a quick look at the skill tree. We'll have a force field, which serves as a cover, and I didn't see anything much more exciting than that in this trailer at least. The talent tree seems like it has more than enough options, but the skills we could see were just some resistances to damage, which is boring to see honestly. I'm pretty sure there's more interesting skills they could decide to show there. They probably didn't know there are maniacs like me who like to press pause and zoom. I'm a loser. Apparently, we can customize our gear with over 80 upgrades, we can also find hidden loot and story elements scattered throughout the open environments. And the last bullet point is use your bike to engage in high-speed vehicle warfare. Yeah, about the bike, it seemed really stiff in some scenes, but I would like to know how big is the planet and how open are the areas, so I found another interesting reply. The game is not open world, but the maps themselves are quite huge and take a while to fully explore. And you might be wondering how long will this game be? Well, they said if you just follow the story it's only around 8 hours, but if you decide to do all the side quests and explore everything, it should take you around 25 hours. So it's definitely not a huge game, but still amazing if you take in consideration the size of the team. Developers also said that vistas are designed by artists who worked on movies such as Warcraft and Star Trek Beyond. That's more people with interesting work history in such a small team. This could turn out to be really interesting. I will wait for more information about this game, and if you want to stay up to date, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I mostly focus on RPGs, I do in-depth guides, news and reviews. Special thanks to my patrons, and if you as well want to become one, all the links are in the description. See ya in the next one.